What is up, guys? Welcome back to Mass Effect Andromeda. We're about to chat with Addison. As you can remember, the last episode was quite a lengthy one. And I called it downtime because we were basically going and chatting with all the people on Nexus. And just basically getting to know a few people as well. And finishing off a few missions also. But we've got to chat to Addison first. So let's dive in and do it.
Things up, Pathfinder. My department actually has colonial affairs to direct. And you have new tools to help grow the initiative. AVP, ready for spending.
Sam said there was new functionality to discuss.
It's how the initiative was designed to support the Pathfinder. You and your team are out there making Andromeda viable. That empowers all of us. Hit a threshold. A new cryo group can be brought out. Want more focus on research, like on Prodromos? That's your call. Brecker will introduce the interface and handle minutiae. All you need to do is decide what life in Andromeda means. No pressure.
Ah, okay. Speak with Addison's assistant, Brecker. Let's have a word with him then.
Hello, Pathfinder. I am Cryo Deployment Administrator Vladimir Brecker, C-63 Galati. Your first task is to decide irrevocably the course of every life in the initiative.
Whoa, that seems like too much.
Yes, of course. But now you respect what we're doing. Andromeda viability and Nexus thresholds are your tools, your reward, and our future. How can I help?
Okay, let's find out what these points
What's
are.
the rundown on AVP?
Much of the preparation in the Milky Way was determining how to measure success. Thresholds are about capacity, but this is about cost, what we can actually afford to support. Points aren't the most elegant system, but it makes it clear. The more you earn, the more we can deploy.
How are you measuring thresholds?
It's based on resource estimates and general stability, a metric of acceptable scope and risk. The more you achieve, the greater capacity we can accommodate, the more the initiative can do for you. Simplest explanation, the more you do, the more room we have to grow.
Okay, what's first then?
All right, Brecker. Where do I start?
The interface is active and will respond only to a Pathfinder. It's ready for your first selection. You may begin shaping the initiative at your leisure.
Ooh, it's kind of scary. Right, okay. Whoa, 17 perks to unlock as well. Right, science pods selected for their yields, years of field experience, and ingenuity under pressure. These scientists' expertise can quickly improve the initiative's research and resource gathering capabilities. Military pods. Military veterans from across the Milky Way have brought their expertise to Andromeda, including advanced combat training and wilderness survival skills. Or commerce pods. Trade is the lifeblood of civilization. These talented merchants and entrepreneurs can use their connections to acquire rare items, grow financial investments, or improve inventory management. So, can we use... okay, one cryopod point available we've got at the minute. So we can... What's this? Economic planners lay the infrastructure for a robust financial system that will benefit the outposts. Grey market connections allows ensure initiative representatives enter negotiations with a stronger position or trade capacity. Strategic placement of Nexus resources increases the capacity for trade and transport. Lab technicians help the Nexus science team analyze Helios data with increased efficiency. The Nexus allocates resources for setting up mining stations. That sounds pretty good. Whoa, there's loads of them. Friends in the Systems Alliance make sure the Pathfinder's crew is always well equipped. Expert combatants seek out Helios wildlife to learn the best strategies to survive encounters. Receive organic materials at regular intervals. I never realised that there. Receive tech materials at regular intervals. Reveal hidden caches around established forward stations. And 15% more credits for Apex missions. That's not bad, actually. Let's have a look at these. Earn research points at regular intervals. Receive a selection of minerals. That's pretty good. The minerals, just because, you know, it might actually save you time actually going out to mine it yourself. So just do that one. Acquired minerals delivery. Ah, okay, so that takes 45 minutes. Okay, so I don't think... Okay, that's it then, isn't it?
Pathfinder, AVP leveling continues as per your directions. And of course, the interface remains accessible for any future adjustments. Sweet protocol and process. Now we are living.
Another time.
Pathfinder.
How do we gain the points though? It doesn't actually say here. Maybe it's just after that one unlocks, I don't know. Minerals received. We'll have to see. So I got plus 39 silicon, which is pretty cool actually. It's quite a lot. Ah, press Y to access Andromeda viability. That's pretty cool. So that's how we get it. Okay. So Andromeda viability points represent the collective integrity of your colonization efforts in Andromeda. Earn AVP by scaling planets, making alloys, defeating threats, repairing damaged environments, and other actions that make Helios a better home. Earn enough AVP, your Nexus level will increase, allowing you to awaken more colonists from Cryo sleep. Ah, that's pretty cool. Once you've earned a Nexus level, go to the cryopod uplink in Nexus Ops or Research Room of the Tempest to choose which pod you want to open. Planetary viability. While AVP and Nexus level represent your overall progress in making Helios a home, certain individual planets also have their own viability rating. When you earn AVP on a potential colony world, the viability rating of that planet will increase up to a maximum of 100%. That's pretty cool. That wasn't there before, was it? So now we can actually view that. Right, I'll tell you what then. We're going to finish off this A Better Beginning. Because we've got to go and chat with Tan. We've got to go and chat with Tan about the other mission as well, but we'll talk about that in a bit.
Hello. Director Tan is expecting you.
Last time I was here, this was a storage closet.
Pathfinder Hall just needed a Pathfinder to open.
We're still getting the commons area ready. Hydroponics is only at partial capacity.
Not good enough.
We don't have enough people. My workers need a break, Tan.
I sympathize, but not until our survival is no longer at risk. Now please excuse me while I meet with our Pathfinder. Hey, Ryder. Addison told me about the outpost. You're the hero of the hour.
Let's hold off on the celebration. We haven't found home yet.
Oh, there's no need for modesty. Success affords leverage over those who doubted you.
And you're my best friend?
A patron. One who shares your vision of a prosperous future.
I suppose we agree on that much.
I knew that given a chance, your talents would emerge. Deciphering the vault, alien terraforming. It's not how we imagined all this, but a good Pathfinder improvises. And a great one hangs it on the wall. Yours are the first trophies to grace Pathfinder Hall. You're a symbol now, Ryder. A reason for people to believe.
It wouldn't have been possible without my crew. They're a talented bunch.
But you're their beacon.
Careful, you'll end up adopting you, Ryder.
Ah, my staff.
Colleagues, you wouldn't be looking to cut us out, would you, Tan?
I remind you, I am the director of the initiative.
Acting director.
This isn't the time for arguing over who gets to be king. Too much is at stake. We should be cooperating.
That's what I've been saying since we arrived.
Then I look forward to winning our Pathfinder support.
I have concerns about your decision on Eos Rider. An outpost full of scientists won't do as much good if the Kett attack.
But it will help support the Nexus. Improved research could help feed our people.
And we could argue about it all day long, as we always do. The decision was made. Now we move on. What is your plan for moving on, Ryder?
We have a lead on the terraforming network. I need to take the Tempest deeper into the sector to investigate. If the other Golden Worlds are where they should be, this could get us closer to them.
Careful. The Kett are scouring the cluster for remnant technology. You'll end up in a fight for sure. You might also run into exiles. They didn't leave the Nexus on good terms.
And we still need more outposts. They're important to expanding the station.
Though with Ark still missing, this could be a chance for Ryder to search for them. Yes, I think that's best. You have my permission.
I wasn't really asking for it.
Of course. I support that kind of enthusiasm.
Right.
Oh yeah, another level up, man. Level 9 now.
This is Harry, back on the Ark.
Go ahead.
We may have found a way to talk to your sister, sort of. Drop by when you can. Hyperion Med Bay.
Will do.
Ooh. Maybe we can go and see that then.
You have AVP outstanding.
Right. Have to talk to Addison's assistant about viability perks. Sounds useful.
Maintenance. Crews, please report to the commons area.
Planetary Halo. Oh, that's the...
Hydroponics reports oxygen.
Oh, this is a pretty cool place, isn't it?
You've had a year to think about it.
It's the Scourge.
Okay, then. Should we go and see if we can chat with my sister, maybe? Let's have a look. We still got... It says I've still got, though. It just said that I had to go and sort something out about the AVP, but I'm pretty sure I've done it. Ah, go to the Oneon system. Oh, that sounds beast. After establishing a new outpost, Tan and the Initiative have more faith in your abilities as Pathfinder. You are now free to follow the lead you discovered in the Remnant Vault on Eos. The existence of a potentially active vault, this lead is your best hope of making Helios a home. Decent. Oh, I've got to speak with Tan about that, haven't I? The first murder. On hold as well. What was that one? Oh, basically, I forgot to tell you that I went back and I spoke with the dude. But obviously, he was meant to kill. I spoke with Nilkin, the guy, the murderer side quest. And basically, obviously, we found out that he was supposed to kill his superintendent, but he actually didn't. So, you know, I don't really know what to do with Town, but let's just see what the options are. He doesn't sound like a very good guy. He's locked up.
A promising start. I meant what I said. You are a symbol now of hope that things will get better. Though I worry about this terraforming network. What do we really know about it?
It's like nothing we've ever seen. It's clear somebody had big plans for this cluster.
But who?
Not sure yet, but at least we're on the trail.
Did you have some other business?
Director, I checked out that murder. Nilkin didn't do it, but there's proof that he meant to.
This is unfortunate. We're trying to give the people a sense of stability, leadership they think they can count on. And we're setting precedent for justice here in Andromeda. Now this, a convicted murderer who didn't commit the murder.
I hear you. It sucks when things aren't black and white.
Are they ever? If we suppress the evidence and uphold the conviction, we're banishing a man for a crime he technically didn't commit. If we throw the conviction out, we're freeing a man who tried to take matters into his own hands, then covered it up. Your investigation complicated this. You should take responsibility for the outcome. Do we still exile him for murder?
Oh man, this is tough. I'm gonna say exile him purely because he was gonna kill him anyway, even if he didn't. Let's do it.
He intended to kill the chief. He pulled the trigger, believed he'd done it. Banish him.
Agreed. Sometimes we must rule with our hearts. I hope my conscience will be as clear as yours seems to be. Well, at least we'll have this sordid business behind us.
Yes, completed. You know what I mean? If he's got the intentions there to kill him, he's going to be dangerous on the Nexus. I wouldn't want to release him here. He might end up killing someone else, and then that death's going to be on my head, my hands even. Right, let's have a look what else you've got, man. We've got quite a lot of stuff actually. Wait, what I've done now? It's saying there the additional tasks, but like I've finished that one there. We've got to scan the Andromeda wildlife, which is the one I did in the last episode. That's another one on EOS. Lost Brother, we've got to go and find a place a pendant on the location on EOS. Path of the Hero, meet Kerry. I did the interview. There was only one question, a couple of questions. We're just waiting for well, it's on hold. Wait for Kerry's next interview slot. So, waking up to the future as well. Speak with Addison Assistant on the Nexus. I've already done that though. I got to chat with him again, hadn't I? Let's have a word.
Pathfinder?
Ah. Each time the Nexus levels up, you can awaken a new group of settlers. Different groups will offer varied gameplay benefits. New options will become available as you increase viability across the cluster.
Hydroponics reports oxygen production is nominal.
Good
Okay,
afternoon,
what else have we got to
Pathfinder.
speak to him about?
Or morning. I can keep... Director Addison finds it annoying.
I have a specific person I want brought out of cryo.
Name and designation if available.
That's it? You'll just do it?
Nowhere in my job description does it say, argue with the Pathfinder. That said, I record all interactions. If something you ask for causes trouble, there will be no doubt that you're responsible.
Let's keep this between us. Here's the info.
Deployment will begin shortly. Is there anything else, Pathfinder?
Another time.
Pathfinder.
Reminder to all personnel, overtime hours remain in effect.
Okay, that seems to have sorted out. We've got 8 skill points as well. It's just come up actually. Oh yes. Tell you what, then let's. Well, it's difficult what to spend it on. That's quite a lot of points though, isn't it? But it is 15 direct damage to it as well. Let's have a look at the combat fitness. What we can do. Ooh. Plus 50% health regeneration and shield regeneration. That is pretty nice. I'm gonna get that bad boy. Oh, you can only get one or the other. Okay, that's pretty cool actually. So do we get an extra holster or extra weapon clip size and spare ammo? Plus 1 to all. I reckon an extra holster is going to be pretty decent. What's our last one? It's quite difficult, that is. It like splits into two. I didn't realise you had to choose between the two. I thought you could. So really there's only 6 ranks within each of those, so. Okay, tell you what, I've actually got the grenade when I want to upgrade the grenade to +1. And that means I've got 2 points left now, so I might actually do a bit of damage, a bit of shotgun on there, and a sniper rifle one as well. Also, I didn't show you guys, basically, I found out. Wait there, where is it now? I don't know if I can bring it up. Ah, I can't bring it up in here. But yeah, basically, look, if you go in your inventory, you can go. I know you can't actually do it in here. Oh, that's kind of weird. Oh, you can. It's on there. Favorites. So basically, the favorites is you can choose because obviously, as you've got your profile, there's different profiles, isn't there? And they kind of work better with. They kind of work better with certain powers. So I've got my soldier profile there, and then I've got like my omni grenade and concussive shot, which is obviously soldier orientated, and then I've got my incinerate as well, just for an extra bit of damage on there. But what I might try and do is I might try and do another build with oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I might try and do another build with like the biotics, because I haven't actually got many of those at the minute. But if we can like create a really powerful shockwave one and a bit of backlash and stuff, and go with the offensive biotics, and put points in there, you know, I reckon that would be pretty good. It's a pretty much close up, and even the tech one as well, if we can get a tech one going, because that assault turret looks pretty good. The energy drain looks pretty decent as well, and also you got a flamethrower, so yeah, the possibilities are kind of endless. I've got a load of points to do to my squad, but I'll do that off air because it just takes way too long. So for now, let's go and check how our sister's getting on. And actually, wait there, before we do that, let's have a look at the strike missions over here before we, because I did set them off on Suso. Completed. Let's see if they completed it. Yeah. 5 mission runs, silver credit loot box and silver material loot box. Can't be bad. Got an achievement as well for that. Decent. Let's have a look at this one as well. Yeah, level up as well. Level 6 AR, that's pretty good. I don't think they're going to be able to, 5% chance of that. It's crazy. Tell you what, can we view any of these? I was just wondering whether we can actually upgrade our teams, but I don't think we can. Mission traits. All weather conditions scary outlaw. Let's have a look how they'll get on that. That's only a 29% look, so you still only get 5 mission rewards for those. Chance of success is really high though, so let's put them on that one. And which is the 10 mission funds for that one? We'll take that. Did we get it? Did we do that one then? Ah, yeah, they're on it now. Cool. So ideally, I want to get another support team. And for now, let's head back and just see if we can have a word with our sister. And he says he's found some way to get to talk to us. So I'm quite sure. Well, let's go and have a look. Ah, here we go. This is the one.
This is not good.
What a side mission here. Let's have a word with the medic.
Boy, Pathfinder. Today has not been a good day.
Why is that?
A large shipment of medical supplies intended for Prodromos was intercepted by those damned exiles. Scouts confirmed they've divvied the supplies up among their own outposts.
It would be nice if the people you banish would just mind their own business, but they never do.
Funny thing, people you kill mind their own business, and then it's super easy to take back what they took. Maybe when you come across them assholes, you can rectify all this.
Oh. Okay, but I'm not... Does it say where they are? Is that another bloody... That's another additional task. Gotta be another one, hasn't it? Medical supplies, yeah. Once you've been asked to hit outlaw bases and reclaim them for redistribution. Okay. It doesn't actually say where they are, but I'm sure we'll be able to tell. Well, okay, let's head over here. Got to be able to find out how she's doing, right? Have a word with him.
Harry, what's happening with Sarah?
Well, we got her out of the pod. I don't want to get your hopes up, but Sam managed to, find her, you might say.
I don't follow.
Well, she's still in a coma. But she also has an implant like yours, and Sam managed to access it. He's made contact.
That's incredible. She's okay.
Vitals are steady, but I'm letting Sam take the lead on this one.
Though in a coma, Sarah's mental processes remain intact.
So, is she okay?
You can ask her yourself. A moment while I establish a link with her implant. Proceed.
Sarah? Can you hear me?
Scott? Is that you? What's happening? Where am I?
There was a problem with your stasis pod. You're in a coma on the Hyperion. Do you understand?
I think so. Am I dreaming?
Sam linked into your implant, but they say you're stable. You're safe and sound in the medbay.
This is so weird. I hear you, but I can't feel anything. Where's Dad? Is he doing okay?
He's away on a mission right now. I know he's worried about you, though.
Yeah, I know Dad. He probably said, she'll live, and went off to go study some new form of algae.
It wasn't like that. He cares.
How many times has he yelled at you so far?
Oh, the usual.
Well, when he gets back, tell him he needs to stop picking on my little brother. What's home like? Is Habitat 7 as beautiful as they promised?
Oh, man.
There's been some complications. The Golden Worlds didn't exactly deliver.
Damn. Well, we knew it could get rough. Dad will find us a place to live.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
And I should be there helping you guys do it.
Well, you were never one to quit, Sarah. A little nap won't hold you back.
Hell no, it won't. As soon as I'm up, I'm helping you and Dad find home.
You got it.
And then...
What happened?
The connection was only temporary. Her condition remains stable.
Sorry, it seemed better than nothing. I'll keep you posted, promise.
Thanks, Harry.
Man, how long is she going to be in that coma for? At least I've got her out of the pod now. Just have to wait and see. Well then, guys, I'm going to end this episode here. It's been kind of another chatty one again, I suppose. Well, we've got a new mission now, and we've got a bloody load of additional tasks. But you know, if I get around to doing those, I will. But obviously, it's not my main concern at the minute. Obviously, the missing arcs is still. We've got to find leads on those, so I'm guessing we've got to talk to as many people as we can. But obviously, a trail of hope is our next one. So obviously, we've got to go to the own Neon system. So that's where we'll meet you guys. We'll meet you on my ship, about to travel to a brand new system. And obviously, we've got, you know, there's loads of those already, but the Helios assignments to firefighters, we've got to wait for an email. That's just the interview. So they're just all side quests still, and the additional tasks are side quests as well. I mean, most of these, plant samples. Look, it doesn't say on what planet. So, another scan Andromeda wildlife 0 out of 10. So, you know, it's just going to be a case of going along when we can, and there to go. Look, hitting rocks for science, scan minerals as well. Data trails that was on EOS, I think. Missing scientists. I'm not too sure where they are, so I might be able to find them soon as well. And find and scan colonist bodies. That's on the surface on EOS, so not too sure where all of those are at the minute, but I'm sure we will figure it out. Now, how do we get the AVP up though? I think maybe just doing tasks on the actual planets do it, don't they? I don't know. We'll soon figure out anyway, because the Nexus is nearly level 3, I think it says there. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens when it levels up. So yeah, I'm going to end the episode anyway, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.